Hi, my name is Valerie, and we are going to talk about the hourglass shape and how to dress you. If you do not know your body shape, I have provided some links to find out either by the trusty measuring tape or by looking at attributes and identifying yourself. So do that first, okay? Then come on back to talk about hourglass. Hourglass is the shape that is most desirable right now into our culture. And so that is what the goal is, always to make ourselves look. The problem is when you're an hourglass figure, is finding the clothes to help accentuate what is, good about your shape and not to swallow you whole. And so we want to really show you what details and where you want to put volume versus where you want to make sure is just a silhouette. So, did you know that hourglass is only 8% of our population in America? 8%. So, it's pretty teeny, which is why it's hard to dress you. But, first rule of thumb, dresses are your best friend. So, all the dresses we offer are amazing. Excuse me. They are fantastic because your shape is just going to flourish. So let's talk about why and how, okay? So first of all, I paired this beautiful Nicole, which has a defined waist, and so it's perfect for your figure, very, very flattering. It has some volume down below, so it gives different illusions and shapes and curves. It's perfect. But when you pair it with a Harvey jacket, you're giving more definition to that waist. And so it's gonna really help balance your bust and your waist and hips, okay? You can also use a lot of soft fabrics. Notice this is, jeans that is stretchy, but it only went over to your waist. You wanna make sure for the rest of your body that you use soft fabrics because they'll gently drape against your curves and not kind of dig in at different angles. We do want it to dig in at our waist, so that's why the Harvey was perfect, spot on. But if we're gonna drape across our whole body, we want it to be soft, and it'll drape over your curves instead of making you look boxy. Okay, so also here what's perfect is that the volume enhancing details are at the shoulder, right here, and the skirt is voluminous. So you don't ever want volume enhancing details at the bust because you want to make sure you balance it out. Another look, okay, so obviously we're trying to just highlight your natural curves, right? So you want to draw attention to that defined waist. So here we did it by that Harvey jacket or the soft fabrics here. We're looking at that wide waistband that acts like a belt. Belts are your friends. And gives that defined waist. This is also elongating as it's a T-length, a midi length skirt. The solid colors here balance out your bust and it helps your eye move around. And so solids and color block for you, then flatter also your waist if you carry it down, and it helps your bust be even. So the color blocked or solid are really, really helpful to minimize anything that you want. Let me pull you one more and say, there are certain places where you want to do volume enhancing, pull this back, volume enhancing details and other places that you don't. So you want volume enhancing details at your shoulders, super pretty, okay? And you have a defined waist in this Amelia dress, defined waist, and then you have volume in your skirt, which is super, super great, okay? I'm gonna show you how you can do more volume enhancing, but not at the bust, okay? So one option, take a Cassie, okay, remember we're trying to draw attention to that waist. Okay. All right. There's, doesn't she look great? Okay, just kidding. You can layer a Madison on a Amelia. Does anyone know what I'm doing? Here we go. We are going to draw attention to the defined waist. I'm going to pull. Pull this out, pull this out, pull your Amelia out. Here we go. See it coming? So cute. I should like walk around and be a good dressmaker like that. Okay. So forget about that like little green at the bottom. We're gonna like smush that away. There we go. Okay, not so crazy. So on your own body, you would be hugging some styrofoam, whatnot. But I think you can get the effect and you can pull it out and need more. Oh, so beautiful. Look at that. Okay. A little bit more. You guys see? Perfect. All right. So basically what we did here was we created a peplum top, which is really fantastic because we are not touching the bust and adding volume there. We are adding volume. We have a defined waist, and then we're adding volume between the waist and the hips. And then we have a beautiful slim silhouette of the Cassie. Super cute, right? Look at how perfect that is for an hourglass, because it lets you, with your curves, really shine, but it also kind of gives you a form and some fun. So I recommend the Amelia dress to everybody, but definitely hourglasses need to have all the dresses. We have Nicole, Amelia, and then we have a shirt, Gigi here, and a Lola. We have skirts of Lola and Cassie. I definitely recommend the Carly belted is awesome. The Julia dress is like made for you, any size you want to choose. Jill's will create volume just like the Lola, and so you definitely want to do Jill's and Lola's. Our jackets are amazing. Classic tees are perfect for you because just make sure that you are doing solid tops or stripes or less flamboyant tops as much as possible. Irma's are amazing, exceptional. Joy's perfects. So we show that, and Sarah's. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know how I can help you out and style you. I'm more than happy to do individually.